Hi rhinos. I hope you're all okay. We're missing you so much. But we're really, really proud of you for doing all of your schoolwork at home. And we especially love to see all your hard work on Twitter. So keep it up. It makes our day to see what you're doing at home. Today, I'm going to be reading you Greta and the Giants. And I think this book is special because it has a message. So I'd love to hear what you think about this. I'll tell you my message at the end. So here goes. There was once a girl who lived at the heart of a beautiful forest. Her name was Greta. One morning, things weren't quite as they should be. Greta stepped out into her garden, and there, huddled together in the shadows of the trees, were all the animals of the forest. A soft, silvery brown wolf stepped forward with his tail low to the ground. "Please help us," he whispered. "The forest is broken, and we don't know where to go. The giants are ruining our home." The giants had always been there for as long as Greta could remember, but now they were worse than ever. They were huge, lumbering oafs, and they were always busy. They chopped down trees to build homes, then they chopped down more trees and built bigger homes. The houses grew into towns, and the towns grew into cities. They built factories and shops and cars and planes. They worked all day and all night until eventually there was hardly any forest left. But the greedy giants had forgotten how wonderful the forest was. They didn't see all the little birds and bugs and butterflies and bears that trembled in the shadows, and no one told them to stop because everyone was scared of them. Everyone except Greta. "Will you help us?" asked the wolf. Greta looked around her. The animals looked tired and sad. She had to help them, but how? Then Greta had an idea. The next morning, Greta went into the middle of the forest and waited for the giants to come. She stood alone holding a big sign, and the sign said, "Stop." She waited and waited. On the first day, the giants didn't see her and lumbered on by, and on the second and third too. But on the fourth day, something strange happened. A little boy who had been watching Greta made a sign and came and sat down next to her. He didn't say much, but Greta knew he felt like she did. Soon, more people and animals saw what they were doing and joined in too. Before long, a huge crowd filled the forest, stretching out to the city and the roads beyond. They stood together and waited. The crowd was so huge that the giants were stopped in their tracks. "Please stop," cried Greta. "Your greedy behaviour is spoiling our home. You've broken the trees and trampled the flowers, and now the bees and birds have flown away. These animals are homeless and our forest is dying." After Greta had spoken, everything was silent. But then everyone in the crowd began to shout, "The smoke from your fires is choking the air. And please stop cutting down the trees. You can help plant some new ones. And mend my home. We need to take care of our forest and live together. Will you please try?" they all said. The giants shuffled and fidgeted and stomped their feet on the ground. They were embarrassed and a little bit sad. You see, the giants were so busy building, they didn't see what they were doing to the forest or the animals who lived there. The giants felt terrible. "We're sorry," they said, and they promised to try harder. So, from that day on, the greedy giants weren't so greedy. They slowed down and learned to sit quietly. They stopped working all the time and instead took up new hobbies. They stopped chopping down trees and learned all about gardening and living in the forest. They cooked, prepared, tidied, and shared. And before long, the forest became more beautiful than they could have ever imagined. So I hope you enjoyed that story. The message that I think is in this book is that no one is too small to make a difference. So take care, rhinos. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. I'd love to hear what you say about this book. So thank you. Bye.